Panthers at Jaguars.
Yeah, I like to go for the really exciting games. Carolina at Jacksonville, +3. I love this game. Slow starts, strong finishes. That's Carolina every year. They don't start well. If you go back to 2011, they're 5-9 in September. They're pretty good in December. Really good. In fact, they're 15-4 in December and January. So Carolina starts slow. I know everybody loves Cam Newton, but he lost Kelvin Benjamin. And do you know through 61 NFL starts, 62, he's 30-31-1. And his quarterback rating's 85. I mean, he's good in endorsements. He's got a cannon arm. Good-looking dude. Can be really funny. And there are moments he's spectacular. But overall, he's not a star quarterback production-wise yet. Jacksonville, for the record, led the NFL defense in negative yardage plays, forced last year. Registered the fewest penalty yards. Blake Bortles struggled early, but he didn't struggle late. Watch your last 3 or 4 games with Blake Bortles last year, and they've got rookie receivers in Marquise Lee, Allen Hurns, and Allen Robinson that combine, those 3, for more yards than any other team's rookie receivers. I'm going to take the points. It is an upset, week 1. Jags beat the Panthers 23-20.
Ravens at Broncos.
I don't like what I see from Denver. They're getting old, and Peyton Manning is eroding. Ravens +5. First of all, they're a great dog. They're 4-0 the last 4 times they were a dog. They average under John Harbaugh somewhere between 11 and 12 wins. Next to New England, most consistent winners in this league. Denver, Peyton Manning's older. They lost tight end Julius Thomas. They have a new conservative coaching staff and system, and a different system. Flacco, by the way, doesn't beat himself. He not only did not lose a fumble all last year, he's gone 914 consecutive regular season touches without a fumble. Terrell Suggs and Elvis Dumervil on the edge to an increasingly immobile Peyton Manning is problematic. I'm going to take the points. I'm not sure who wins, but you're giving me Flacco, a good dog, 5 points. We'll say Baltimore wins 27-26.
Packers at Bears.
I don't like taking favorites in the NFL. This was too tasty. First of all, Aaron Rodgers owns Chicago. Last year, 2 dominating wins, and Jay Cutler is yesterday's garbage against the Packers. He's 1-10, 14 TDs, and 21 picks. And there have been different times with Jay Cutler's run in Chicago. I'm not sure he's liked in the locker room. Green Bay had Seattle beat in Seattle last year. This is a stacked roster. They lost the last 5 games last year, did Chicago. They've got no momentum. How many yards and carries does 29-year-old Matt Forte have for the Bears coming off a 360-touch season? And again, you've got a new coaching staff, very conservative. I don't know how Jay Cutler likes John Fox. I know this, Alshon Jeffrey, your best receiver, is all banged up. This is going to be a Green Bay team, yes, missing Jordy Nelson, but they've got a lot of targets and the best, most talented quarterback, arguably, in the league. The last 3 times they faced Chicago, Aaron Rodgers has thrown for almost 1,300 yards. Swallow the points. Green Bay covers, wins going away, even though it's in Chicago, 34-20.
Seahawks at Rams.
Very interesting for Seattle. You know, we've all anointed them as the dynasty. I don't buy it. Jeff Fisher against Seattle at home is 3-0 against the spread in the last 3. They've always been a pretty good dog cover. Nick Foles, believe it or not, and I don't think he'll be nearly as good with Jeff Fisher as Chip Kelly. But if you look at his completion numbers and passer ratings, they are right up there with Andrew Luck. Now, I think those will go down, but he's competent. The Rams have a great defensive line. And the Seahawks have lost some really crucial players. Malcolm Smith, oh, he's gone. Super Bowl MVP, gone. Yeah, right. Malcolm Smith was great, right? Gone to the Raiders. What about Byron Maxwell, corner? Oh, he's off to Philadelphia. What about Cam Chancellor? Not playing. And Russell Wilson did not have a great preseason. Jeff Fisher at home as a dog, he has been good against Seattle. I think it's a low-scoring game, and that's too many points. I'll take the 4 to 4.5. I think the Seahawks win, but barely, 27-26.
Giants at Cowboys.
I'm sorry, but Cowboys' big TV game is a favorite. I'll never take them. And I love Tony Romo. But the Giants are getting 6. I'm going to take that. They were 3-1 in their last 4. I think they've made a real commitment to shoring up the offensive line. Eli completed 63% last year and 4,400 yards. And against Dallas, he had 2 losses, but 2 really nice games. And again, the Cowboy roster right now is incomplete. Their best linebacker against the run arguably is Rolando McClain out. Their best corner cover, Orlando Scandrick, not available. Best pass rusher, and they've got no pass rush. They were 28th in the NFL last year, was Dallas in sacks. Greg Hardy won't play. And they've got to figure out the touches now that DeMarco Murray is a Philadelphia Eagle. So I think New York's made a commitment up front, and I think Eli's going to have time to throw. It is a big spot. The Giants are often better as a dog than they are a favorite. I'm going to take the 6 points. I think Dallas wins narrowly, 28-26, but I'll take the 6 points all day with the New York Giants.